Hello everyone, welcome to Krystallos. Today we're going to begin with a deep breathing exercise. Go ahead and make your way to the top of your mat with your feet together, toes and ankles touching, arms by your side, backs of your hands facing the front of the room. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale your arms straight up, suck in your stomach. And exhale, release your arms to your side, making a loud ha sound. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Second set, this time making full circles with your arms on your exhales. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale your arms straight up, suck in your stomach. And exhale, release your head, neck back. Make full circles with your arms. Flip your hands, tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Go ahead and lie on your mat with your feet towards the front of the room, your head towards the back of the room. In this class, we begin on the floor. Starting with leg lifts, engage your both quads, flexing your toes back towards your face. Lift your right leg all the way up towards the ceiling without bending your knee. Exhale, slowly begin to lower your right leg back down to the mat, hover 2 inches and hold. Inhale, lift, engaging your core, engaging your abs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, lifting your right leg as high as you can without bending your knee. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, slowly lift. Lift your right leg as slow as you can. Exhale, slowly begin to lower your right leg back down, holding here for the last 3, 2, 1. Release your right leg. Lift your left leg. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the ceiling without bending your knee. Still keeping your toes flexed back towards your face. Exhale, lower your left leg back down, hover 2 inches and hold. Inhale, lift, lifting up, pressing up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, lifting your leg, press your lower spine into the mat. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, slowly lift, lifting your leg as slow as you can, keeping it straight and strong. Exhale, slowly begin to lower it back down. Hover for the last 3, 2, 1. Release your left leg. Engage your right leg 2 inches off the mat and bring it over to the corner of your mat. Turn your toes out 45 degrees. Inhale, lift your right leg up, keeping your toes turned out. Exhale, slowly begin to lower. Inhale, lift, lifting it up, press your lower spine into the mat. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, keeping your legs straight and strong. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, slowly lift, lifting it up as slow as you can. Exhale, lower. Slowly begin to lower it all the way down, hovering for the last 3, 2, 1. Release your right leg back to the center of your mat. Engage your left leg 2 inches off the mat and bring it over to the corner. Turn your toes 45 degrees out and inhale, lift your left leg up towards the ceiling without bending your knee. Exhale, slowly begin to lower it back down and hover. Inhale, lift, lifting your leg, keeping it straight and strong, toes flexed back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, lifting it up. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, slowly lift all the way up, legs straight and strong. Exhale, slowly begin to lower it back to the corner of your mat. Hover for the last 3, 2, 1. Release your left leg back to the center of your mat. Engage your right leg off the mat and bring it all the way out to the side. Inhale, lift it back in line with your body. Exhale, slowly begin to lower it back down. Out to the side. Inhale, lift, working your inner thigh. Exhale, lower. Out to the side. Inhale, lift, keeping your core engaged. Exhale, lower. Last one, out to the side. Inhale, lift, lifting slowly. Exhale, slowly begin to lower it back down. Hover for the last 3, 2, 1. Release your right leg. Engage your left leg, lifting it off the mat. Bring it all the way off to the left side of your mat. Inhale, lift, working your inner thigh, bringing it back in line with your body. Exhale, lower, back down and hover. Out to the side. Inhale, lift, keep your legs straight and strong. Exhale, lower. Out to the side. Inhale, lift, keep your core engaged. Exhale, lower. Last one, out to the side. Inhale, slowly lift. Exhale, slowly begin to lower it back down. Hover for the last 3, 2, 1. Release your left leg. Place your arms by your side, press them firmly in the mat. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Lifting your shoulders high off the mat, getting ready for double leg lifts. Engage your core and inhale, slowly lift both legs up towards the ceiling, keeping them straight and strong. Exhale, slowly begin to lower both legs back down, hover and hold. Inhale, lift, lifting them up, not using any momentum. Exhale, lower, back down. Last one, inhale, slowly lift. Lift both of your legs as slow as you can up towards the ceiling, toes flex back. Exhale, slowly begin to lower them. Back down, hover for the last 3, 2, 1. Release both of your legs. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Getting ready for our bridge series. Bend up at your knees. Place your heels as close to your glutes as possible. Arms by your side, pressing the mat. And inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, pressing them up as high as you can go. Exhale, slowly begin to lower your glutes back down. Hover 2 inches and hold. Inhale, lift. Lifting up, pressing up, not letting your knees flare out or flare in. Keep them parallel to each other. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Pressing up, engaging your quads, engaging your hamstrings. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Lifting your hips up, going straight to your max. Holding here for the last 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin to lower your glutes. Hover the mat and hold. Bring your feet and ankles together, press firmly to the mat, and separate your knees just outside hip width distance. Inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, going as high as you can go, keeping your feet and ankles together. Exhale, slowly begin to lower, back down, and hover. Inhale, lift, lifting up, pressing up, letting your knees flare out this time and keeping them out. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, pressing up, engaging your quads. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift your hips as high as you can go. Max it out on this side. Exhale, slowly begin to lower, back down, and hover. Separate your feet just outside of hip width distance and bring your knees and inner thighs together, squeezing them tight, using the resistance. And inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, going as high as you can go. Exhale, lower, back down, and hover. Inhale, lift, lifting your hips, engaging your quads, using your inner thighs, squeeze together. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, lifting up as high as you can go, whatever that is for you. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift, Press up straight to your max, going as high as you can go, using the inner thigh resistance, lifting up 1 more inch, holding here for the last 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin to lower your glutes, hovering and hold. Separate your knees and bring your left foot to the center of your mat. Lengthen up through your right leg, pointing your toes up towards the ceiling. Engage your left quad and inhale, lift your hips as high as you can go. Exhale, slowly begin to lower back down and hover. Inhale, lift, lifting your hips, pressing up, engaging your left quad. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, keeping your right leg straight and strong, toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift, lifting your hips, going straight to your max, right leg straight and strong, left quad engaged, holding here for the last 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin to lower, back down and hover. Release your right leg to the mat. Bring your right leg to the center of your mat. Lengthen up through your left leg. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. Engage your right quad and inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower your glutes back down and hover. Inhale, lift, lifting up, pressing up, engaging your right quad, your hamstring, your lower spine. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, lifting up, pressing up, keeping your left leg straight and strong, toes pointed. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift, pressing up straight to your max using your right leg, engaging all the muscles in your right leg, focusing on your breath, holding here for the last 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin to lower your glutes. Release your left leg to the mat. Walk your feet back to hip width distance, 6 inches apart, and get ready for our last set of bridge. Inhale, lift your hips, pressing up straight to your max, holding here for the last 10 seconds. Continue to focus on your breath. Keep your core engaged. Engage your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, and even a bit of your low spine. Lift your hips 1 more inch for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin to lower your glutes all the way back down to the mat. Bending up at your knees, creating a 90-degree angle with your legs. Place your hands on top of your thighs and actively pull your thighs into your palms. Back off. Pull. Pulling your thighs into your hands pressing on the top of your thighs, engaging your core. Back off. Last one, pull. Really crunching, feeling the work in your abs. Back off. Keeping your legs where they are at a 90-degree angle. Bring your palms together, crossing your thumbs, and inhale, reach through your legs, crunching, reaching your arms towards the front of the room, keeping your shoulders lifted high up off the mat. Continue to focus on your breath, breathing in your nose, out your nose, and continue to focus on this for the duration of class. It'll help build stamina in the hot room. Bring your hands over to the right side and hold. Press your left lower spine into the mat, still lifting both shoulders off the mat. Back to center. Bring your hands over to the left side, still keeping your core engaged, keeping your chin tucked, lifting up as high as you can go. Back to center. Bring your hands over to the right side, extend your left leg, hovering it 2 inches off the mat and hold. Still feeling the crunch and the work in your abdominals, keeping shoulders lifted. Back to center. Bring your hands over to the left side, extend your right leg out, hovering 2 inches and hold. Your right toes flex back towards your face, focusing on your breath, core engaged. Back to center. Lift up 1 more inch, really going to your max, shoulders lifted off the mat, holding here for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, lying back, extend your legs out in Shavasana. Getting ready for our yoga bicycles. Bending up at your right knee with your toes flexed back towards your face. Extending your left leg, hovering it 2 inches off the mat. Place your hands behind your head, interlacing all 10 fingers, not putting any weight on your head or neck. Bring your left elbow to your right knee and hold. We do take a while to do this portion of the workout. Stay with my pace, my pattern. The first set is slow. Let's begin. Switch. 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 switch, 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 last two, switch, switch. Second set, half the time, double the pace. Let's begin. Switch, 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 last two, switch, switch, release, lying back in Shavasana. Take a deep inhale, expanding your stomach, and a deep exhale, letting your stomach fall all the way in. Getting you ready for our crazy ab series. Bend up at your knees again, creating a 90-degree angle with your toes flexed back towards your face. Place your hands behind your head, no weight on your head or neck. We're going to crunch to the center. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend your legs out. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Separate your legs. Bow with distance. Flex your toes back towards your face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring your legs back together. Point your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend your knees. Flex your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend your legs. Point your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Separate your legs. Mat with distance. Flex your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Legs back together. Straight and strong. Point your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend your legs. Flex your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One last time all the way through. Legs straight and strong. Point your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Separate your legs. Flex your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Legs together, straight and strong. Point your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend your legs, flex your toes. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Quickly roll onto your stomach with your head towards the front of the room, feet towards the back of the room. Getting ready for our spine series. With your arms by your side, palms flip down into the mat. Inhale, lift your chest and legs and thighs up high up off the mat for full locust. Arms out by your side like you're taking off like an airplane. Inner thighs squeeze together, legs together. Lift up, press up. Separate your legs, mat width distance. Bring your legs back together. Bring your hands and underneath your chin for genie. Separate your legs, mat width distance. Bring your legs back together. Look off the top of your right elbow. Back to center. Stay lifted. Look off the top of your left elbow. Back to center. Look off the top of your right elbow. Lift your left leg a little higher. Back to center. Look off the top of your left elbow. Bring your right leg a little higher. Back to center. Extend your arms out over your head. Continue to lift your chest and thighs off the mat. Lift your right arm, left leg a little higher. Back to center. Lift your left arm, right leg a little higher. Back to center. Lift up 1 more inch for the last 10 seconds. Really challenge yourself here. Use the strength of your lower spine, rolling onto the low part of your hips and your stomach, lifting up, pressing up, going to your max for the last 5, 4, 3, lift up 1 more inch, 2, 1, release your arms by your side, right ear to the mat. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Getting ready for our first set of strong cats. Come up onto all fours into tabletop with your wrists directly underneath your shoulders, your knees directly underneath your hips. Engage your abs, tuck your chin, slightly round your spine, and pull your wrist towards your knees towards your wrist like you're scrunching up a towel underneath you. Back off. Pull. Really sucking in your stomach, engaging your core. It takes a couple classes to get used to this pose. Back off. Last one. Pull. Really keeping your abs tight, pulling your wrist down, your knees up, slight arch in your spine. Back off. Step your left leg through your hands and come up on your left leg. Extend your right heel out towards the back wall for a balancing stick. Pivoting your waist. Bring your chest parallel to the mat. Extending out, creating a capital T shape with your body. Lower your left hand to the center of the mat. Lengthen up through your right fingertips for half moon. Open up your chest to the side wall. Stack your hips. Back to center. Bring your right hand down. Lengthen up through your left hand up for a revolved half moon. Working on your balance here. Back to center. Extend your arms out over your head, really lengthening out, holding here for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage your core. Slowly extend all the way back up. Release your arms to your side. Shift your weight into your right leg. Extend your left heel out towards the back wall for balancing stick. Your chest square to the mat below you. Standing legs straight and strong. Extend your right hand down. Lengthen up through your left fingertips for half moon. Open up your chest to the side wall. Stack your hips. Back to center. Bring your left hand down. Lengthen up through your right fingertips for a revolved half moon. Open up your chest. Work on your balance here. Back to center. Extend your arms out over your head, creating a capital T shape. Lengthening out, holding here for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage your core. Slowly extend all the way back up and release your arms to your side. Place your hands onto the mat. Step or jump your feet back somewhere between down dog and plank, getting ready for our first set of strong dog. Engage your core, coming up onto your toes, taking a slight bend in your knees. Pull your wrist towards your toes towards your wrist. Really activating your core. Back off. Pull. Pulling like you're scrunching up a towel underneath you or scrunching up your mat. Back off. Last one. Pull. Engaging your core, keeping your hips lifted. Back off. Slowly lower down onto your knees, getting ready for another set of strong cat. Engage your core, tuck your chin slightly around your spine, and pull. Pull your wrist toward your knees toward your wrist. Back off. Pull, really sucking in your stomach, really activating your core. Back off. Last one, pull. Make this one your best. Staying active during this time. Back off. Step your left leg through your hands again, coming up onto your left leg for one-legged squats. Bend up at your right knee with your toes flexed back towards your face, hands to heart center. Lower down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, stay with me, down. Up, last one, down and hold. Sink as deep as you can. Bring your thigh parallel, your chest up, chin up, core engaged, holding here for the last 3, 2, 1. Extend your leg all the way back up. Release your right foot to the mat. Shift your weight into your right leg, bending up at your left knee, flexing your toes back towards your face, hands to heart center. Lower down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Up. Last one. Down and hold. Sink to your max. Shifting your weight back into your heel, keeping your core engaged. Chest up, chin up, holding here for the last 3, 2, 1. Extend all the way back up. Release your left leg. Take a quick second to wipe your eyes and grab a quick sip of water. And slowly begin to make your way back to the top of your mats, getting ready for sun salutations to push-ups. Inhale your arms up over your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat. Step or jump your feet back to a perfect plank. Wrists underneath your shoulders. Feet hip width distance. Body in a straight line. Getting ready for 4 narrow push-ups. Elbows tight to your ribs. Lower down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Back up into a plank. Separate your hands mat width distance. Getting ready for 4 wide push-ups. Letting your elbows flare out. Lower down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, back up into plank. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders again and hold here for the last 10 seconds. Keep your core engaged, body in a straight line, looking a couple inches off the top of your mat. Holding here for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back into downward facing dog. Getting ready for our strong dog walkthroughs. We go through this 7 times, each time walking your feet in a little bit further. Engage your core, come up high under your toes, slight bend your knees, and pull. Pull your wrist towards your toes towards your wrist. Back off. Walk your feet in for number 2 and pull, keeping your hips lifted high into the air. Back off. Walk your feet in for number 3 and pull. Coming up high into your toes. Core engaged, focusing on your breath. Back off. Walk your feet in for number 4 and pull. Your toes should be halfway to your hands by now. Back off. Walk your feet in for number 5 and pull, really engaging your core, focusing on your breath. Back off. Walk your feet in for number 6 and pull. These last 2 are the hardest yet. Challenge yourself today. Back off. Walk your feet in for number 7 and pull. Last one. Make it your best here. Really engaging your core, keeping your hips lifted. Back off. Slowly begin to round up 1 vertebrae at a time, releasing at the top. And make your way to the top of your mat. Taking a quarter turn to the right side of the room, getting ready for triangle. With your feet together, toes and ankles touching, inhale your arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, step 4 feet across your mat, bring your arms down parallel. Turn your right toes to the back of the room, left toes slightly in, sink deep into your lunge. Flip your palms, bring your right hand to your right knee, lengthen up through your left fingertips. Your back leg straight and strong. Continue to sink deeper into your lunge, keeping your core engaged. With the gentle gaze up towards your fingertips, continue to lift, keeping your shoulder down and back, abs engaged, with your front thigh parallel. You can use your right hand to kind of open up your right hip, focusing on your breath in this pose, holding for the last 3, 2, 1. Come up back to center, arms out parallel. Turn your right toes to the right wall, left toes to the front of the room. Sink deep into your lunge. Flip your palms, bring your left hand to your left knee, lengthen up through your right fingertips. Being sure not to collapse onto your left hip, but continue to lengthen up. Use your core to hold your upper body up. Sink deep into your lunge with your back leg straight and strong. Your feet planted firmly into the mat. With a gentle gaze up towards your fingertips, focus on your breath, shoulders back and down. Core engaged, holding here for the last 3, 2, 1. Slowly extend all the way back up to center. Bring your hands to heart center. Turn your toes to the outside corners of your mat, getting ready for wide-legged squats. On my count, lower down, up, 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 down, up. Last 2, down and hold. Sink till your thighs are parallel, core engaged. Up. Last 1, down and hold. Sink as deep as you can. Shift the weight back into your heels. You should be able to lift all 10 toes off the mat, keeping your core engaged, holding here for the last 3, 2, 1. Extend all the way back up. Extend your arms out parallel to the mat. Turn your toes slightly in, pigeon-toed for a wide-legged forward fold. Bump your hips back, engage your core, slowly begin to fold forward all the way down until you reach the mat. You can release your hands to the mat or reach for opposite elbows, swaying right and left, working on the flexibility of your hamstrings, your hips, your calves. Reminder to keep your eyes open, mouth closed, breathing in your nose, out your nose. Place your hands onto the mat and walk your hands over to your right leg. Feel the deep stretch along your right side. Back to center. Walk your hands over to your left leg and hold, feeling the stretch on your left side. Back to center. Reach for the outsides of your feet, stepping on all 10 fingers with your thumbs on the outside. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull your chest closer to your thighs, the crown of your head closer to the mat below. Shifting the weight slightly into the pads of your feet. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull. The goal of this pose is to keep your legs straight. So if you need to, reach for your ankles or your calves or even the backs of your knees. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. And slowly release. Bring your arms out parallel again. Engage your core and slowly press back up with a flat back all the way to the top. Step your right foot to meet the left. Palm touch overhead. Exhale, release your arms to your side. Make your way back to the front of your mat, facing the front of the room. Getting ready for sun salutations to abs hold. Inhale your arms up over your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your chin, flat back. Exhale, release. Step your right foot back, right heel on the mat. Inhale, circle your arms for warrior 1. Sink deep into your lunge, front thigh parallel. Exhale your hands to the mat. Step your left foot back for a plank. Slowly lower, elbows tight. Inhale, sweep through for up dog. Hips and knees off the mat. Exhale, press back for down dog. Pressing your chest closer to your thighs. Your heels to the mat. Inhale, look between your hands. Step your right foot through, left heel on the mat. Inhale for warrior 1. Keeping your hips and chest square to the front of the room. Exhale your hands back down to the mat. And step your left foot back, or your right foot back for a plank. Holding here in plank. Press Press back for downward dog, somewhere in between downward dog and plank, getting ready for abdominal holds. Shift your weight into your left leg, lifting your right leg up towards the ceiling, pointing your toes. Engage your core and bring your right knee to your forehead for cheetah, keeping your toes pointed. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. Round over, bring your knee to your forehead. Point your toes. Bring your knee to your forehead, shifting the weight into your hands. Point your toes and release your right leg to the mat. Shifting your weight into your right leg, lift up your left leg, point your toes up towards the ceiling. Bring your knee to your forehead for cheetah, rounding forward. Point your toes. Bring your knee to your forehead, engaging your core, feeling the crunch. Point your toes. Bring your knee to your forehead. Try to make the connection. Point your toes and release your left leg to the mat. Holding here in plank, body in a straight line. Lift your right toes 2 inches off the mat and hold. Lower your right toes, lift your left toes 2 inches off the mat and hold. Lower your left toes. Walk your hands to the center of your mat, lengthen up through your right fingertips for side plank. If you'd like, you can advance this pose by lifting up your right leg, or you can lower down onto your left knee to modify the pose a bit. Continue to keep your hips lifted, not letting them sag down towards the mat, keeping your core engaged. And slowly begin to lower your right leg and right hand back to the mat, shifting your right hand towards the center of the mat. Lengthen up through your left fingertips for side plank. Again, going where you'd like to go on this side, focusing on your breath, keeping your hips lifted, core engaged. Slowly begin to lower your left leg and left hand back to the mat, pressing back into a plank. Perfect plank, body in a straight line. Wrist directly underneath your shoulders, feet hip width distance. Holding here for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly begin to lower your knees to the mat, back into tabletop. Getting ready for another set of strong cats. Go ahead and engage your abs, tuck your chin, slight arch of your spine, and pulling your wrist towards your knees, or knees to your wrist. Back off. Pull, really engaging your core like you're scrunching up a towel underneath you or scrunching up your mat. Back off. Last one, pull. Make this one your best one. Back off. Slowly round up. Extend your legs towards the front of the room. Sit back onto your glutes, getting ready for leg swings. Bring your left leg to your upper inner thigh. Lifting your right leg with your toes pointed towards the front of the room. Bring your right leg over off to the left side of your mat. Bring it up, back across, and lower. Across, a little higher, across, down. Across, up higher, across, and down. Across, up higher, across, and down. Last one, across, up higher, across, down, across. Release your right leg. Extend your left leg out. Bring your right foot to your inner thigh. Keeping your left leg straight and strong. Point your toes towards the front of the room, lifting it off the mat. Bring it across over to the right side of your mat. Bring your left leg up higher, across, and down. Across, up higher, across, down. Across, up higher, across, down. Across, up higher, across, down. Last one, across, up higher, across, down, across. Release your left leg, getting ready for triangle leg swings. Extending your left leg out, bring your right, or extend your right leg out, bring your left foot to your right inner thigh. Lifting your leg off the mat, keeping your toes flexed back towards your face. Bring your leg in, out across, go across, in, out, across, in, out, across, in, out, across. Last one, in, out, across, slow and controlled, and release your right leg. Extend your left leg out, bring your right foot to your upper inner thigh, lifting your leg off the mat. Bring your left leg in, take it out, bring it across, back over to the left side. In, out, across, slow and controlled. In, out, across. In, out, across. Last one. In, out, across. And release. Quickly roll into your stomach, getting ready for glute raises. Bring your hands underneath your chin, resting your chin on your hands for genie. Bend about your right leg and lift your right leg. Press your right heel up towards the ceiling. Engaging your glutes, pressing your right hip into the mat. Back off. Press, lifting your heels high as you go, lifting your thigh up while continuing to keep your hips planted into the mat. Back off. Last one, press. Pressing up, lifting up. Back off. Extend your right leg. Bend up at your left leg with your toes flexed back. Press your heel up towards the ceiling, keeping your left hip pressed into the mat. Back off. Press. Lifting up, pressing up. Back off. Last one, press. Lifting your left thigh high up off the mat as high as you can go. Back off. And extend your leg back out. Come up on all fours back in the tabletop. Getting ready for our last set of strong cat and strong dog. Engage your core, tuck your chin, slightly arch your spine, and pull. Pull your wrist towards your knees to your wrist. Back off. Pull. Really pull, sucking in your stomach, engaging your core. Back off. Last one, pull. Not giving up, but still staying really active in this pose. Back off. Curl your toes under, lift your hips high in the air, getting ready for strong dogs. Engage your core, pull your wrist towards your toes toward your wrist. Really pull. Core engaged. Back off. Pull. Coming up high onto your toes, slight bend in your knees, really pulling, lifting your hips higher. Back off. Last one, pull. Back off. Come back into a plank, perfect plank with your wrists underneath your shoulders, feet hip width distance, holding here. Lift your right hand and your left leg off the mat and hold. Lower. Lift your left hand and your right leg off the mat and hold. Lower. Press back into downward facing dog. Press your chest close to your thighs, your heels to the mat. Walking your heels out right and left. Stretching out your hamstrings, your calves. Focusing on your breath, keeping your eyes open. Slowly begin to walk your feet up towards your hands and hang here in ragdoll, folded forward. You can reach for opposite elbows, sway right and left, focusing on your breath, relaxing your body, feeling the deep stretch along your spine and down your legs. Place the tops of your hands onto the mat and walk your toes up towards your wrist for gorilla. Did a lot of poses today in our hands. This helps to Reinstate circulation back into your hands. You can shuffle your feet right and left. Step off of your hands and slowly begin to round up one vertebrae at a time, with your head coming up last. Come to a lying position on your mat with your feet towards the front of the room, head towards the back of the room for the final Shavasana.